In the highlands of northern Ethiopia, hidden among rugged mountains and deep valleys, lies a place unlike any other on Earth. Entire cathedrals, massive, intricate, breathtaking, were not built stone by stone, but carved whole from living rock. Local legend whispers they were shaped not by human hands alone, but with the help of angels. This is the story of Lalibela, the New Jerusalem. The 12th century was an age of faith and struggle. Across Europe, crusaders marched toward Jerusalem. In the Middle East, Islamic empires flourished. And in Africa, kingdoms rose and fell, their rulers vying for power, wealth, and divine favor. It was in this world that King Gebre Meskel Lalibela was born, a man destined to carve his legacy into stone itself. According to Ethiopian tradition, Lalibela's birth was extraordinary. Bees swarmed around his infant body, a sign that he was chosen for greatness. Some whispered he was destined to be a second Solomon, a holy king who would guide his people through times of darkness. When Lalibela ascended the throne, Ethiopia faced peril. Jerusalem, the holiest city of Christianity, had fallen to Muslim control. Pilgrims could no longer safely make the journey to the Holy Land. The king had a vision. He would build a new Jerusalem in Ethiopia, a sanctuary carved into the heart of the earth itself. What happened next defies imagination. Instead of constructing churches upward, Lalibela's craftsmen dug downward, chiseling, hammering, and carving directly into volcanic rock. Imagine the labor, hundreds of men striking stone day after day, year after year, until entire cathedrals emerged, complete with altars, domes, pillars, windows, and passageways. But here's the mystery. How was it possible? These churches weren't crude caves. They were masterpieces of design, precision, and scale. Some rise over 30 feet tall, perfectly symmetrical, carved with astonishing detail. Local tradition offers an answer. During the day, men worked with hammer and chisel, but at night, angels descended, continuing the labor, doubling the progress. What would have taken centuries, they say, was completed in just 24 years. The complex was more than architecture. It was a living map of sacred meaning. Rivers and trenches were shaped to represent the River Jordan. Passages connected the churches like a pilgrimage route, guiding worshippers through the story of salvation. And at the heart of it all stands Bet Georgis, the Church of St. George, cut in the shape of a perfect cross, its roof level with the earth, its walls plunging deep into the rock. To enter Lalibela's churches, pilgrims descend into the earth, symbolically leaving behind the world of men and entering the holy realm. For centuries, Ethiopians have traveled barefoot across mountains and valleys to worship here, keeping the ancient faith alive. Stories like these, mysteries carved in stone, legends where history and faith intertwine, are just the beginning. If you want to explore more wonders like Lalibela, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now. That way, you won't miss the next journey into the forgotten corners of history. But Lalibela is more than stone. It is legend. Some say the king was guided in dreams, where angels showed him the designs. Others believe the churches hide ancient relics, perhaps even the Ark of the Covenant itself, long rumored to rest in Ethiopia. Archaeologists, meanwhile, puzzle over the engineering. How did medieval craftsmen achieve such precision without advanced tools? Why do the churches resemble architectural styles found in Jerusalem and beyond? Was Lalibela influenced by contact with the wider Christian world? Or was Ethiopia's genius entirely its own? The answers remain cloaked in mystery, much like the tunnels of Lalibela itself. 8 centuries later, the churches still stand, active places of worship, alive with prayer, song, and incense. Pilgrims dressed in white gather at dawn, their chants echoing against the rock. On holy days, thousands fill the courtyards, celebrating traditions that have endured since the time of King Lalibela. And though time has weathered their walls, the faith that carved them remains unshaken. To walk through Lalibela is to walk through both history and legend, where every stone tells a story of devotion, struggle, and wonder. In the end, Lalibela is more than a marvel of engineering. It is a living testimony to a people's unyielding faith. Whether carved by men, by angels, or by both, these churches remind us of humanity's eternal quest to touch the divine. High in the Ethiopian highlands, beneath the shadow of ancient mountains, the New Jerusalem still stands, whispering across centuries, calling us to believe in the impossible.